I think it won't get any better for Verdant. I feel like they've gotten a lot of their comfort here and some good 2v2 in the mid jungle as well. They'll look to play around. So yeah, I'll see how they play around the sides. I know that's what they'll be looking to punish today. I'm leaning Verdant game one.
Almost certainly. In the immediate future, I'm looking at this bottom side. That priority is coming through from Devon and Tori. And Tori, hold on, SLT.
Oh, hold on, SLT. He's looking for the damage onto Baus. Baus is going to just flash away. SLT flashes after him. First blood to Verdant.
SLT bringing us back the deja vu from the 50-minute game.
Velia, he's probably going to have to yield this. Baus is also looking to contest. The top wave is neutral.
Looking for SLT. They're going to jump in, find the stun onto Baus. Finds the knockup. Silence comes through. That's Dangle on the kill. Velia jumps over the wall. Caught by the cosmic binding, but he's got the backup of Reckless. Senkux is also waiting in the wings. Torres just going to take a journey to safety. To get into places. In jumps Reckless. Finds the knockup onto 2. Velia actually going to get found out here by Danka. He throws down the clones. Danka's incredibly low. Senkux, like you said, has no mana. Danka flashed onto as Velia secures the kill. Scatter the weak into the unleashed power from Nemesis.
It's 2 for LR.
They're still fighting. SLT's found Velia, and he's just going to secure the kill in response.
The trade comes back through, so it's a 2 for 1.
Who go from hitting that level 6, where he's very dangerous, but also hitting it first himself, so he can get to that side lanes first.
It's interesting to see that, Verdant turning attention towards this Cloud Dragon. This lane swap was too set up for the Void Grubs. 30 seconds until they spawn. No one's gained priority there, so this could still be a pretty big scrap for those Void Grubs.
I'm looking at the minimap, and Velia's looking to try and get some cross-map camps. Really, it's just a cross-map play onto Baus. Use the ultimate from Danka to just go and kill him, but Baus is resetting. Senkux, like you say, is resetting. Tori doesn't have the ability to steal that one away with the spell book. This has to be the play, right? But the question becomes whether or not LR look for an extended cross-map play, and the answer seems like no.
Outside jungle and still that red buff, and more importantly,
he's throwing it down.
Wrap around Baus, who just TP'd in.
That's going to be the Grand Star full throw now. They look for the knockup. Danka gets caught by it. Baus just flashes over the wall. SLT chases after. In comes Senkux with a Weaver's wall, knocking back Baus. That's kill number 4.
That was the most flawless kill on Baus, because usually what is the idea? Danka's around though.
No ultimate though.
No ulti.
They don't quite see him.
Oh, Reckless commits the quickness. Finds the knockup. That's going to be an instant jump out. The Charm makes the connection onto Devon. Tempered Fate will not save his life as Velia takes a little bit of damage on the way out, but it's 1 kill for Los Ratones. They lose nothing.
It was great to see at the last minute, right? They got stored, recast the ult.
Out quite heavily. He's looking for camps to heal back up, and there's a TP from Senkux to try and cover this top wave. So LR should be able to answer this out 1 for 1.
Wait,
Devon's in trouble.
What are you doing? He gets caught by the scanner, the knockup. That's going to be the kill. Reckless takes it.
But that's not Dragon now, because look who's mid lane. SLT seeing the play territory.
Health is still rather too low for Danka. I was wondering maybe Senkux could see a little bit of tempo with the ultimate, but Dragon looks like it's going to be secure.
There it is. All off the back of that stopping of the reset. He used the lead he got on that Mbessa. He's still 3-0. They throw down the Weaver's wall. That's actually the quickness thrown out. Reckless gets knocked back there's a shuffle. And that's Senkux securing the kill. Great tempered fade onto 2, but can they follow it up? Flashes come out. Los Ratones scatter.
I feel like the flash getting blown by Nemesis on the back end actually feels a lot worse, because now that's not up for Dragon. And I feel like this third Dragon is going to be so pivotal. LR are still looking to contest this, though.
They got Monkey Spin ready to go. Velia looking for an opening. Nice stun, makes a connection onto Crowley. There's the Monkey Spin. Torre jumps away. They see such low HP on Devon. He is eviscerated. They steal in Rift out. Torre flashes forward, but the unleashed power finishes off. SLT takes down Crowley, but now he's 1 versus 3. Making 2 versus 3, because Senkux is here. Finds the knockback onto Velia, and they're going to continue to try and find these kills. Baus, Proto belting forward. I think Verdant have got enough space between them and the members of Los Ratones, but I don't know if they're 100% done yet. They find the knockback onto Baus. He loses half his HP, but that is an incredibly low SLT. He dives to safety. Reckless rejoins the fray. Senkux has to flash away. The knockup is huge. SLT dodges away. It's the clone who's stunned. No one goes in that top play. Nothing really to fight for other than towers. I say this, but Danka committing the ultimate. We talked about Nemesis being exposed. He has no flash. He is going to be going down. Senkux looks to be the beneficiary of this one, but it's going to be the shutdown there for Devon.
Spoke about pounce immediately. But now they're looking for a counter answer onto Senkar.
Senkar's caught by the Cyclone. The Tempered Fate's going to keep him blocked up. Quickness on Reckless will time out the play. They put down the portal. It's not going to matter. The kill goes over regardless.
I respect what Tori was looking for there. He wanted to buy time with the Tempered Fate and then try and give him the portal out. But LR blocks that potential play from happening. And now they get the first tower. If LR extend this is actually kind of beneficial for them if they end up winning the fight. But now they're in a position where everyone's on multiple fronts. And LR could be in trouble.
We need to see him scatter this fight. There's going to be the Weaver's Wall, isolating Baus inside the pit, so they jump over. They find the knockback. Baus instantly picked off there. Lovely pick up for Verdant. Velia's trying to sneak his way forward. He steals the dragon. In comes SLT. Pulled back by the unleashed power. Nemesis takes him down. Los Ratones, get the dragon, get the kill, and get out.
Doesn't seem like LR are that interested in contesting for the time being. They're picking up blue buff. They're just dropping it. Yeah, they're just dropping it. I mean, Verdant will get this for free. And the question is, how many flowers are they going to end up getting?
How many are they on?
They're on 12.
They're on 12. All right, we'll see what they get afterwards.
20.
Okay.
Uh-oh for a second. Uh-oh again, maybe.
I don't know who's it. It's 0-4 though. Baus absolutely ripping through SLT. SLT's got a full send. They're actually going down with the knock-up onto Danker as he joins into the fight. Silence into stun. SLT's low. The feast wasn't enough. Danker secures the kill. They'll lose top tower though.
Exactly. The answer is going to be this top tower. But in the extended, Verdant should be able to also get that bottom tier 1 tower as well. So they're still trading up in gold. They're still looking to be proactive in these moments where there aren't objectives up on the map. With Baron up in 2.5 minutes time, that's where I start to ask questions of LR and how they're going to assign their solo laners and how Verdant are going to attack.
I mean, screw the solo laners, man. I mean, Crown is almost 2,000 gold up.
Yeah, for Verdant. I mean, yeah. Good luck with all the damage mitigation. Here's an attack potentially on the side lane, but between Senkux and Torre, they shouldn't have the damage to get through his health bar, though the aggressive redemption is definitely one way to get it done. Now Danker's actually here, and Tori's trying to slow Baus down a bit more.
Tempered Fate is going to get connected on. I didn't think Baus was under a real threat here, but they are going to chase for the kill. Torre secures the kill, but this is a tier 2. They're trading for a kill onto Baus.
I think more importantly than the tier 2 down bot lane, look what's spawning on the bot side of the map.
Yeah.
50 seconds for Dragon. And it doesn't matter that the tower went down. What really does matter is that they have full control of bot side jungle from the side of Verdant. And this is what's going to really help them. Pushing that mid lane wave, potentially threaten that mid lane tier 1, and then dip all that pressure into River, and then look at the 3 wards.
This line, it could be problematic, but for SLT, this could be problematic.
He's going to commit the ult. Oh, he misses it though! Flashes out, they find the charm from Reckless into the knockup. Unleashed power should finish him down as Crowley secures the kill. Danker jumps onto Reckless. They don't connect enough damage. Senkux is going to join with him, but the scatter makes the connection onto Danker, gets a nice chunk out.
I will simply say, screw wards of the dragon. When you're at the dragon, you're the ward yourself. LR find a fantastic angle. They know where most players of Verdant are inside that jungle. SLT tries to take a path.
Dry brush there. But now Verdant, they found Nemesis.
That should be an easy kill. Senkux securing that one.
How quick are they going to react to this on the map though? Because everyone's here on this top side of the map.
No ult onto Velia means he can't play for that engage. And the CP on Nemesis, which is now ticking on his death time, only 10 seconds. They have to walk out, they can't do it, they're too late.
It's way too late, but SLT might be able to see if a fish for a pick. They find the Tempered Fate onto the monkey. They're going to look for the knockback. That's going to be the kill onto him. Oh, massive engage, jumping in from SLT, but he is eviscerated by Crowley. Nemesis rejoining into the play. Devon, he doesn't do the damage. Crowley's heavily chunked out.
Maybe he does.
It's a double kill over to Crowley. Reckless tries to find the knockup, but it's not going to happen. Crowley chasing onto Devon. Who are they going to put the attention onto? Crowley gets the triple, but he goes down. Torre secures it. Portal out. Scatter doesn't hit. Throwing the wall out.
Senkux threw a wall to stop Baus from walking up. So that's it.
In jumps Velia. He's going to take a lot of damage out of Danker. They find the quickness into the knockup. Scatter the weak. He's just perma CC'd. You can't move Danker. Down you go. But Baus. SLT getting a little bit hungry for it, but nice scatter from Nemesis. No follow-up. Torre on the flank. No Tempered Fate available.
It's gone.
He has smite! He has
He has
smite!
smite. He's gonna portal. He's gonna portal. Torre looking for the smite.
He's doing it.
Jump again. No. Bounce finds the beast. Torre. He is going to be the victim of this one. Stunned. Smited. Torre limps away. No Baron in pocket.
That was such a weird turn of events that happened. Senkux throwing his wall.
Dragon is way too low. Nice play from Senkux on the guard. Puts a wall up, divides the two teams. Here comes the DPS for Dragon. They're committing, but that's going to be Velia looking to get over the wall. He's going to jump in. Can he find the steal? No, he can't, but Bounce is the one to get it. Dank is low HP as they continue to chase forward, but Bounce also getting chunked out. Senkux finds the kill onto Bounce. Can they find the damage onto SLT? He's getting
the stun on the bot side!
A stun onto the members of Verdant, but they don't go down. Danker finds a flank angle. I don't think he's going to find an opening.
Velia killed SLT off screen.
Oh, there's so much going on, Trouble.
Again, we said there's so much slipperiness from the side of Verdant that they want to cause the chaos, right? But LR were born in the chaos, baby. Even on 3 items, this Corki is gonna start hurting again. There's not many resistances on the side of LR. Mountain Dragon really tremendously helps, especially towards that poke.
Sad flash there from Torres. We do see Baus getting jumped onto by the two, but this just exposes the top side. They're actually bringing the monkey in. Senkux goes for the surf out, the cyclone. Gonna make the connection. That is gonna be one dead to Lear. Senkux will fall. Crowley puts that kill in the pocket as SLT, miles from home, miles from safety, being hunted by the members of LR.
Is this the face of mercy to you? Look at the googly eyes, man.
It's great coverage, and they're going to keep on chasing SLT down. They'll kill him eventually. It's just about how much time he can buy. Doesn't seem like much.
Are going mad for LR. I said SLT. SLT going down.
Close enough, man. Very massively outscaled. And when they're almost 8,000 gold in the lead as well. Yeah, it's so impossible to catch them. Mikhail, you pointed it out. Scimitar.
And Cleanse.
Crowley's just stuck in the front line.
Oh my word, SLT, the unleashed power from Nemesis secures the kill. There's the scan of the week onto 2. Senkux slowly limping away. Another knock-up blitz onto Danker. Senkux holds his life. Devin just continues to shoot rocket into rocket, but Baus eats them all. Down goes the inhibitor. The mid lane tower will be falling as well, along with that mid inhib. 2 inhibs down. And I don't think Verdant have a single foothold on this game.
The only way that they can really make a fight happen is this SLT is able to set up what Torre is, but now SLT is getting caught out.
That's going to be the quickness into the unleashed power. SLT caught by the scatter. He throws the shield, he connects the ultimate onto Nemesis, but again, the damage is too damn low. The shields, he's being a menace. Oh, Nemesis went a little bit lower than I expected. Verdant have taken this chance to start up that Baron, but again, damage is quite low. Baus is jumping forwards, gets caught. They get the tempered onto 2. Drowny has been exposed. In jumps Danker onto the backline, but he's caught the knockup. Nemesis is in the base. Senkux has had to teleport after him. This is just absolute carnage right now. Velia is going to secure himself a kill onto the Corki off screen. And Nemesis still has 2 waves to work with. I don't know if Senkux is going to be able to hold this. That's going to be the Nexus exposed. LR bringing in the boys. The backup is here. Game number 1 goes to Los Ratones.
It was hectic.
The side lane is completely done forever. It's super, super unplayable. And then the front to back, I favor LR as well.
Yep. Okay. We're ready to jump into casters 10 seconds before the game 2.
This proxy.
That's his bounce. Okay, so
I can see him chasing. I thought they were fighting, but it's just the bounce proxy. There it is.
I really like the Raptor start as well from
Danker's going to get first blood, presumably.
Yeah, I mean, that's a freebie for him as Baus. Nowhere to go, hammer down, wallbang comes in, Baus gets the shield off. Actually, this might get a bit dicey. Throws up the buckler for another shield, but SLT flashes in. First blood to Verdant.
Well, I'm not going to say the word yet.
Thought he was going in. I really thought he was going in.
A little bit too excited, Jake. Baus?
Baus is getting hunted at Danker. He's got the wallbang. Under the tower you go. Baus flashes away. Danker should be able to finish this kill up.
passive.
He's got the buckler coming in a second. There it is. Oh, hammer. Just hammer.
Yep.
That should be Dragon, though, on the bottom side. You can see Velia's...
He doesn't take any tower shots, though, but gets hit up by the stun. Devin starts to get a little low himself in response, but like you said, Nemesis is in the area. Verdant It's okay. They commit the flash, but it's a Hex flash, so it's fine.
It was almost perfectly timed, but there was one melee creep that just creeped ahead of Crowny, so he doesn't end up tanking the damage. The counter dive at this point in the game is so potent from Verdant that it's quite difficult, but Velia's stuck around a little too long. He's got Galio.
Mum's been called in, but the Galio's making his way forward. Velia finds the connection onto Torre. Torre's going to go down as Velia secures the kill. In comes the taunt. Danka flashes away. They have the ball already for Senkux, but the pressure has been bought for LR.
That is a spellbook level 5 Alistar. The second you're caught, you don't have extra defenses, you don't have your ultimate, you don't have defenses for runes, right? So you end up going down really quickly. And also, Nemesis being around made this so much easier for them, and now Nemesis still being around gives numbers advantage on the top side.
Well, the spellbook pays off because Torre's back into the action. Senkux waiting for the shockwave onto the key targets. Grubs get smited, that's going to be a steal. In jumps Torre, finding the knockup. Taunt goes a little bit wide, only connects onto one. Senkux whiffs the ultimate, doesn't make the connection. Torre is finished up on the backline. Devon jumps forwards, but Crowny is stacking up. Double kill onto the Poppy. Crowny, he's excited and he is out of there.
Things going wrong for both sides there from Verdant and LR. For Velia, the Grub ended up part resetting, and Senkux ran out of mana. The shockwave only connects onto the Galio. Wave comes back onto him.
Yep.
And at this point, without any mana, even though Crowny's effectively melee range, they don't have any more damage to kill him. It's very difficult to get on top of this model without committing multiple tools.
Velia throws up the ultimate. Devon chasing over. They're going to get the slow onto Crowny. Teleport's coming in, but that's already one dead Poppy. Devon calls him Mum, but he's surrounded by 4. Flashes over the wall, but he hits nothing. The shockwave comes in. It's a double kill for Crowny. Torre jumps onto the back, and SLT is going to pin him in place. In jumps the Galio. Finding a knock up onto 2. Torre limping away from the fight. Senkux cut off from the rest of his team, but LR's health bars are blinking. Can Verdant find a little bit of extra damage? Torre gets jumped onto by Velia, but SLT jumping forwards with a potential flank. Everyone's cooling off and backing away.
Nah, I think Danka's gonna look for Velia right here. He's sprinting through the lane, but Torre's dead. Chaos and disaster. Junglers lock eyes at each other and they just go at it. But Velia has the backup.
It's just a very strange pathing decision from Torre for me, because then Devon also ends up in isolation because LR just make the quick and decisive call. He's going to be front-loaded onto Crowny. If they kill him in the situation like how they did, you can see if Devon was actually able to hit people, it would be a pretty good setup. Now LR, it looks like they're going to get this Dragon relatively uncontested, and SLT will trade some plates on the top side. Good disengage. That's their whole mid-game.
Devon, he's got the barrier, but he's going down. Crowny takes him out.
Great pick, not much to say. Let's get a replay. You can understand the apprehension. I think though for Verdant, they don't mind. As long as Devon's getting stacks. Losing this Herald, the big problem is Dragon spawns in 90 seconds, and that's now a tool for LR to use when that's up.
I'm scratching my head as into how did Nemesis get such a huge chunk off of Senkux?
No one seems close to a second item. That tower is on 42
not even close.
HP. And that's a big deal, because that would have at the very least been feats for Verdant, but now they're not going to get that, and this Herald is certainly going to secure mid-tier 1.
Yeah, there's nothing but Verdant going to be able to do about that. There's the Herald charge. That's the pain.
Plain and simple, third Dragon will go to LR.
Is it just a hell difference, Jamada? For now.
I'm going to just say yes.
All right.
5 minutes. That's how long Verdant have to formulate a plan. Potentially shorter with Atakan spawning up.
Two very important things. They need second items on their 2 carries. Orianna, Smolder, 2 items for sure for the next Dragon. Second thing, 2-2-5 on...
It's so rough for them.
They just need to play on mid-wave and let Devon get his stacks, man.
He's
getting
close.
a bit frustrating, and I mean, LR realize this is why they're doing this.
Like you said, he's too weak, he's too squishy. Bounce, jumps in forward to the Stormbringer.
Just drop Herald! Just drop Herald! Torre doesn't have ult, you saw it. He walked in, he got CC'd once and just died. Drop, Herald, let this guy in the mid lane take down the tower, get 2T5 stacks, grab his second item, drop Arctic, and again you can play for Soul.
They're going to have to try to contest. If they lose this, the game's practically over.
They have no shockwave available onto him. The hammer goes down. It's only going to send one pack in as that's going to be the lockdown. Danker is picked up. Taunt lands onto Senkox. He's going to be okay. Mum gets called in. Not enough to secure the kill. And LR, they're just running away with it in game number 2.
It just feels like Verdant are getting dizzy in this sequence here. And LR are happy to catch all of the drops.
Rockets. This dragon, I don't know if Verdant have a foot to stand on here. He's doing it. Good, they won the IE. It makes sense, right? They just want to hit that power spike. Oh, Danker gets a nice interrupt onto Nemesis. Beautiful little pick.
You think you're going to get this arena to cheer for Verdant? I think you
might
be a little...
There's a bit of a cheer. A little bit.
He got it.
It's too late. They're too weak. They can't contest. They know the Jinx is on 3 items. They're just going to back off. But Velia lining up a potential Cataclysm. Bounce is also coming in on the flank. That's going to be the zap from Crownie into the rocket. Hammer goes down. It goes so wide. Mum's been called in. Devon on 2-2-5. Can't even finish up. Bounce, there's the shutdown. But Crownie in the meanwhile shooting into Torre.
Devon!
But Devon is launching him forwards. Crownie's damage is too damn high. Devon finds the shutdown.
He steps up, almost takes down Reckless, gets Bows, and Danker's in trouble!
Danker, beautiful pick onto him. Nemesis jumps in forward. They're looking for the blinking health bars onto Verdant. The taunt! Nemesis! What a dive!
Nemesis steps forward and finds those two happily.
Coming through from Reckless, but Devon steps up.
In
and
live.
Now he almost gets to execute Torre.
Torre was trying to find the steal. He was trying to find the steal. Taxi's out with the minions, but he stopped the Baron for now.
Exactly.
It's a cow chase.
It is a cow chase. The important thing is the Baron hasn't gone down, but if Torre dies, surely LR just
Danker's coming in
to the Baron, but now
Danker's coming in. He's going to look for it. SLT's in, but Torre, he's not gone down. He's held his life, but Crownie joins into the fray. Nemesis jumping forward. The shockwave lands on top of the back. That is going to be a double kill for Crownie. Danker being chased. SLT being ripped asunder by Jinx. The Infinity Edge is so big. He's excited. Senkox is slow, just like Reckless before. He's looking for it. That's going to be a kill!
He stole it!
Quite the penta!
we're in Sweden, but it's not a pentakill yet.
He stole it! Nemesis stole. Okay, he was trying to protect Crownie right there. Has Danker pinned him on the wall to not get the penta. But Nemesis, shame on you. You know what? You have to either get the penta or die trying, man. You can't protect him. That's how I don't make the rules.
I can't wait for the comms, is what I say. But that will be Baron. Ah, yeah.
Fight him. Guardian Angel. He is going to be even harder to shut down. He'll come back, his team will gather around him. I really worry if Verdant are going to have any way to fight this out.
Double lane push now with Baron. Of course, you put Baus over in the mid lane, Reckless on the in-between to hop around each and every one of them. Wave coming through that mid lane as Alara pushing down ball. This is completely uncontested. If Verdant step up, they just die.
It's way too difficult. They're going to get this mid lane tower once the wave comes in. Baus chaperoning it. SLT is trying to hold, but it might get him or someone else in trouble. Crowley's out on the fight.
Numbers advantage is pretty big. They're going to try and find the damage onto Reckless, but he is so tanky, and SLT getting melted away. There goes the tower. Inhibitor will be quick to follow here. LR just dotting the I's, crossing the T's here in this game number 2. Nemesis trying to see if a taunt can come through. Senkox flank works out. This is the most bombastic thing I've ever seen. He's looking for Crownie, delivers him to SLT on the back. Mum gets called in. Crownie, he's holding his life. The barrier, the shields are too damn much. As LR just stacking up the damage here onto the members of Verdant. SLT holds his life for now. The taunt from Nemesis isn't enough, but that's going to be the end of Baus. Verdant, they are not done yet.
That's a very big deal. That's a 50-second death timer with Elder spawning in 20 seconds. It's now or never. 5 seconds.
Nemesis. Oh, that's going to be the lockdown onto Danky. Flashes away. They still haven't burnt Crownie's G8, with all of that they did, nothing came of it. Oh, hold on, Nemesis. Getting a little bit of something thrown into him, but SLT on the Renekton just isn't sinking the damage in.
I don't mean to pressure anyone, but there's 10 seconds on this Volibear to respawn. It's going to be dead even again.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very, very big deal. And Devon is still chunked out.
He's going bot lane to push out that wave. The Elder's going down. Verdant's trying to fight on the top side, but Smolder's not there.
Baus
He
is here.
stops the wave, TP through Baus.
Baus is making his way in, Danker's half HP. Same with the Elder Dragon. He's going to have to be one hell of a shockwave from Zenkux. It lands onto two on the back, but Velia, big ultimate from the backside. Devon's trying to put some damage out onto Reckless, but he is caught by the flag and the drag. Velia going incredibly low, so is Danker. This fight is all LR. A triple kill to Baus. Make that a quadra.
The second Baus steps up on this Volibear, the fight is over. There's not a single member from Verdant to go up against him, and there's not a single member from Verdant to stop this push.
LR push it to match point. 31 minutes on the clock. This was domination.
Baus on Xante, that's another one, okay? I've seen him play this recently. It was mostly on Arena, but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, giving Reckless R5, it's bold.
Zenkux. I mean, it's a great chunk, but that's all it's going to be.
Fleet footwork is there, but in comes the flash into the lockdown. That's going to be the knockup. First blood over to Nemesis.
It's easy. Cover the cross map with Stand United. There's other contexts and variables to go with that, but usually that is what you'd like to see. So for the early parts of the game, honestly, you'd like to see Shen stick with lanes to get the XP to hit that level 6 breakpoint, and then he starts to roam a lot more. Lara taking this opportunity to start the grubs.
Tora's been a bit of a menace here, trying to just play around that spell, but doesn't actually have smite to work with. Velia able to get the smite down and secure one. They got Devon on the flank as well. Tora looks for the taunt, able to make the connection. Half HP, he is chunked out, and that's going to be crowning with a kill, but the boomerang blade answers back in kind. Zenkux secures the kill. It's a 1-for-1 as Nemesis inside the pit. Baus is nowhere nearby. He's just going to get chased onto by Danker, force the flash out. Verdant secure one grub. They're going to turn it into a second grub as well. So the objective for the feat of strength is theirs.
Here's the deal. When a jungler commits their smite for the first void grub, that means two things. You either get one and get out, or you get one and look to fight. Oh, there you go. Okay.
There you go. Nice. Let's see that. But oh, hold on. We're going to see Baus go for the all-in, but they've got the ultimate coming in from the Shen as Baus goes down. Velia throws the ultimate out. He's not really got any follow-up, but he just flashes into SLT, taking him down. That's Peter Warfare secured. I was not ready for that from Velia.
And neither was SLT. Gets caught out. The Andre's burn is what secures that one.
So it's all on Zenkux Danker here to make the damage work and secure this dragon.
They don't want it.
They don't want it. Zenkux is toying with the idea, but Nemesis is going to force Zenkux to flash away. Crowny gets the slow on. Zenkux now has to get healed to get away from this one.
Velia's here.
No man left
Ilio
behind.
is hovering. Crowny's on the top side basic.
I think Danker got a reset, but he's going to jump in onto Velia. The Stand United has been used. He gets the re-engage. There's the taunt in. They throw down the ultimate from Torre on. But Torre's going to break away. Nemesis is able to secure himself the kill onto Zenkux. In the meanwhile, knock-up lands onto Danker. Velia secures himself the double kill. Danker forced the flash away. The Q3 from Nemesis will secure him another kill.
It's a disaster from Verdant, a complete catastrophe, and Zenkux is left in isolation. It does feel like nature is playing against them, and I don't think they brought their axe. Velia's Maokai.
Just a boomerang.
Just the boomerang.
Actually, two.
Oh, hold on.
Crowny has popped Ghost.
Zenkux getting caught by the face seal, and that is one dead pigeon. They're going to try and chase onto him, but he goes down. Crowny secures the kill. Meanwhile, topside, Velia throws out the ultimate, does make the connection. Q3 lands from Baus as Velia comes in on the flank. SLT loses Mega Nard, the worst time. Baus sits up the dive beautifully.
The team that's supposed to be making cross-map plays are getting cross-map played on both sides of the map at the same time. And LR, it feels like right now just have firm control of this game.
Here too. This is just pure domination. Nemesis scorecard can make it out.
Nice taunt into a quick knock-up from Danker. Secures himself the kill. Nemesis going down. Shut down in the pocket of the Xin Zhao.
The flat gold is still traded back, and yeah, not to be a Debbie Downer here, but frankly, the goal's going on to Xin Zhao. Who cares?
It's the people they want to play to, where Verdant are not.
This at least feels nice. If Verdant get this dragon, and it looks like they're going to be able to finish it. The fight, however, if it goes LR's way, I can't see them winning many more.
Mega Gnar.
Oh, they're going to chase forwards here. They've got that Mega Gnar, like you said, available. SLT needs to get it. Steal! Absolutely monstrous! Nemesis chasing onto the back. Senkus gets shuffled back. Devon can barely hit from the sidelines as LR crush Verdant in the pit.
Verdant didn't bring their axe, but I can tell you LR brought their shovel. Verdant are being buried in this game 3.
Of this game, and suddenly Nemesis is gonna come through online when the second, third item comes through. Crown is gonna get there as well. He's already almost there. 4-0, 2K up.
Oh, all out comes in, and that is just gonna be Baus going down.
No?
I mean, it was a bit unlike him to not, you know,
like professional thing. Yeah.
What's their conditions?
Well, look, they've got wave clear. I can say that.
Yeah.
That they do.
They've.
They don't have many towers to wave clear under.
Yep, that's definitely a problem.
Fair point.
And it's up now.
Torres looking at Crownie. Torres looking at Crownie.
Yeah,
Can't find him.
he's just
Can't
out.
find
He's
him.
too quick. The slow makes the connection. Baus is also here. Devon is just trying to
there.
fire away. SLT, where are you going? Back to the gray screen. Crownie's damage is absolutely disgusting right now. 5-0 on the Yanara.
Only one icon can be lost.
I feel like Verdant, unfortunately, are falling into the Nord trap, where it's like we tried the early game, we tried the late game. Baus is trying to 1v4 at this point. Reckless is there.
Well, let's see if
He'll
they
just
can get
walk
the
out.
gold onto the right person.
Surely
or
he just walks out.
He just walks it, yeah. He's fine. Atacam secured.
He's not walking out!
Baus doesn't back off. That would be a coward move. As in jumps Crowning. Torres ripped apart. Velia secures the kill. Verdant melting apart. Double kill for Velia.
It was a bait and switch after all, and it just feels nasty at this point. Cruel. Baus is hanging the carrot in front of them.
That bow in game 3. They haven't dropped a single game in a finals all year long as Nemesis jumps onto Senkuk. Senkuk shuffles him back, but Nemesis repositions. Torre is here, missing out on the taunt though, but in comes Danker. Nemesis Q3 lined up. He can use it to jump away. He's just holding that bullet until he can fire it. They find the knock-up into him, and that should just be enough to secure the kill, but Nemesis is still putting out quite a lot of damage. Senkuk almost goes down, but you left your ADC alone. Devon just about survives.
And yet again, a play on the side lane results into Devon not even being able to walk under his own tower to take the wave crashing in because Alara playing that much more aggressive right now.
Oh no.
An 8,000 gold lead and a tower that's falling.
Teleport's coming in. SLT does get the Gnar off. The tower is already down. They're jumping in onto Crowley, but he's got the Milio in the pocket. Baus is going low, but Torre is even lower. The boomerang blades are bouncing around, and that's going to be the end of Baus. So Danker jumps in forwards, trying to see. SLT doesn't get the wallop down as Velia just limping away from this play. Verdant are able to get one. Devon gets a good spell shield off, but Velia's damage is too damn high. That tree is just going to solo an ADC. Velia is god-like. Torre next up on the menu for the tree. Run SLT. LR are hunting down the Gnar. No Gnar bar to work with. That's the double for Crowley. LR 10K up.
Velia puts the fun into EU Maokai. Goes in from about to see this Maokai every game. Sign me the heck up. Nemesis in trouble.
Caught by the taunt, they've got the redemption to come through. Nemesis Q3 doesn't get him out, but Crowley jumps into the play, taking down the Azir, a kill in his pocket, making a double. Tower's going to be left open. LR, they're in the base.
They're going to get this inhibitor at the bare minimum. Oh, they're going to leave it. It's just going to break over mid-tier 3 instead.
Forwards for this one.
Baus is soloing Devon. Baus is soloing Devon.
Oh, Devon, he can't even get close. They have to use the redemption onto him. They are going to try and find a bit of damage off as that's Danker taken out by Nemesis. Baus incredibly low, will get picked up by Devon. Baron may be a little bit harder to take off the back of that, especially with SLT about to Gnar out. If he finds a good clip, maybe on the Crowley, maybe on the Nemesis, he's going to be able to do it, but the Fate Seal comes forward. That's the shuffle back. They look for the opening. Crowley is shot down, but Devon is going to get killed up by Velia. That's the pick up onto him. Torre dashes away, but they're able to secure the kill in response. A double kill onto Nemesis. Torre trying to blast cone away as he taunts over, smited by Villia for the slow as Torre's limping away from this one. He is the last member of Verdant standing.
Ella will return straight to Baron.
You started last time, Verdant. All right.
On this Baron.
Danker's not going to get close.
He's got smite. Torre's got smite. Nemesis knows it, jumps over. Danker's trying to play nuisance. 3,500 HP. Nemesis jumps over the wall onto Torre. Torre just puts up the W to keep himself alive as SLT firing away, but Danker's too heavily chunked out. Torn comes in joins Crownie into the fray. Baus secures the kill. Torre gets a redemption heal, but I think Crownie is going to cut through him like butter. The taunt will not keep him alive, and that will be Baron in the pocket of Los Ratones. Once again, the gold lead is too big.
Numbers overextended and end the game.
All right, well, looks like Danker dodging away on the Fate Seal. We see SLT throw the Gnar down. Velia throws his ult. Doesn't actually make a connection onto anyone, but Danker's going to get picked up by Crownie. In jumps Baus on to Senkuts. Crownie goes forwards as well. Oh, my word! Where did Devin's health pod go? Double kill for Crownie as he's chasing onto Torre and Senkuts. The shuffle back. That's going to be the triple. Velia secures himself a kill off the back as well as Reckless takes down SLT. Only Torre stands. LR with Baron, with minions inside the base. I don't think Verdant have a foothold here. There is no hope. Towers will crumble. They've got the waves. LR 3 times. They are going to take the NLC. 3 times in 3 O's. These guys are unstoppable.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.